Yo, what is up guys, Cody here, and today I'm going to be playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now before we start today's video, I just want to ask you guys if you could go ahead and please leave a like down below. Let's make our goal for today 2 likes on today's video. I would really appreciate it, and it always helps out my channel a lot. And with that said guys, let's get started. So today, I'm going to be playing some, as you can see, some multiplayer online matches. Now, sorry if my gameplay isn't really on point, but, you know, I'm trying to focus here and, you know, talk about what this video is about. So, I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I'm sorry, but, I don't know, here we go, I guess. Okay. So, today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on
Fortnite
Season 8. Now, I define Season 8 as the previous update which occurred, which was, as most of you know it, the addition of the hamster ball, or the addition of the Jurassic World vehicle into the game. So I'm talking about like that particular update, along with a few things that were implemented in Season 8. So, let's begin, shall we? The first thing I'm going to bring out since I already talked about it is the new vehicle. Now, I don't know, my thoughts on the vehicle are kinda, I don't know, I really don't see the vehicle as an overpowered thing in the game, you know. I mostly see it as something that's gonna be used for fun, or like to play around, but it's not really useful in any way, in my opinion. I really don't find the use for it. It's pretty weak, and once someone breaks it, you're pretty vulnerable. I don't know. I really prefer if they didn't add that into the game, but, you know, whatever. It's cool. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the sounds that have changed from Fortnite Season 7 to Season 8. Now, there have been a lot of changes for sounds, specifically in weapons, like the AR and the shotgun. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like an actual war this time when you're playing. I don't know, it's a lot louder, it's a lot more realistic. I don't know, I mean, I have to get used to it. I kind of like the other sounds better, but I mean, I'll get used to it eventually. And then we also have the different sounds for enemies, so you can tell where your enemy is a lot easier now if they're above or below you with the footsteps. But sometimes I get a bit confused whenever my teammates are above or below me, which, you know, because they basically almost sound like the same thing, even though they're supposed to have different sounds, you know, like an enemy's footsteps compared to your team's footsteps. But again, it's just something that I'll get used to and not that big of a deal. Now, keep in mind, I'm not going to talk about every single thing that occurred or changed in this update. I'm just going to talk about the things that I found most important. So the next thing are, from this update, like this specific patch, the AK nerfs. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Epic Games decided to make the AK for some reason available as common, or what's the other one? It's whatever. You know the gray AK or the green AK, basically. And I don't know. I really don't agree with what they did. I think they just nerfed it completely. I mean, I really don't see myself using the AK anytime soon. Before, I thought it was actually a pretty good weapon if you're consistent from far away and you're pretty accurate. But now, I don't know. I don't really feel like picking it up, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really like it. Speaking about nerfs, the airplanes were taken away from the game, which I personally enjoy. I really favored this. I know a lot of people like the planes, but I didn't. I just think it's one less vehicle that we have to worry about. You know, especially before when the planes could like break through structures, literally laser your opponents with no cooldown. That was insane. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that they took the planes away. Now my next point is going to be, you know, the overall map changes and the new locations that were added to Fortnite. So as you know, there's like this new tropical type of pirate addition to the map. It's sort of on the upper half of the map, more to the east side. And well, I mean, I can't really say much. I mean, I haven't explored every single part of the new locations, but I mean, it's nice. Like, it looks cool. I like the new geysers that you can use as an increased mobility tool. I think it's pretty cool. The volcano, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I can't really, I don't know. I can't really say much about it. Maybe if it had like actual volcanic eruptions in match, I know that would be crazy. But I don't know. Maybe it could have been a bit more cool that way. Other than that, there's like these new pirate camps around the map, and whatever. I mean, they're okay. I mean, I don't really mind the new locations. Of course, I prefer the old one, but you know, I'll get used to it eventually. So yeah, so we have 3 different, I guess, biomes, we can call them, in the Fortnite map, which is, you know, the ice, the normal one, and the pirate one. Speaking of the pirates, my next point I'm going to bring up is the cannons. Now, the pirate cannons, which I'm pretty sure you've all seen, you know, you get into it and you launch yourself up. I don't like them. I honestly don't see the use for them. I mean, I know it's supposed to like increase mobility, but to be honest, I don't know. I don't like them. When you're like shooting, when you get shot in the air, when you use the cannon, you can't really move in a direction. Like, you can slightly move, but you can't really, you know. You gotta make sure you're aiming the cannon in the right direction, basically. You don't get protection while you're being shot out, and you can't use your glider unless if you have, you know, the redeploy. So I don't know, I don't really like it. I think it's pretty unnecessary to have that, especially since we have all these new vehicles and ways to get around. I don't think it's necessary. So my next point, I know this is not too major, but it's the new like not check marks, but more like waypoints. You know, when you click on the map where you want to go, or when you highlight it on the map. They changed that. They added how far away it is, like in meters, and they also made a new like sound to it, which the sound I don't really like. The meters I think is the coolest concept. I mean, it doesn't really change anything to be honest, but I guess I'll get used to it too, honestly. And the new way it looks, I mean, it's not bad, but I prefer the other one, the old version of it. Now, probably part of one of the most important parts of the update is the mats and the health. Well, the mats reduction and the health gain. So now your mats are reduced to 500 maximum, which I think is a pretty good idea, especially now that you can build your final wall and not have 9 materials left over. I think that's pretty cool. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason 500 for each seems like a lot of materials, especially when I get to build fights. I think it's more than enough, to be honest, so I'm pretty happy with that. And with the health gain, you know, every time you kill an opponent you get 50 health, I believe. That includes shield if, you know, your health is full. I think it's a pretty good concept, to be honest. I think it brought a lot of people back to the game, and we've had this concept before in a few events, but now it's actually implemented inside the game. I really like it. Now, of course, that means a lot of people are going to be thirsting a lot more, but you know, I guess you're just going to have to take the game a little bit more seriously. Then on my next point are the textures. I mean, there's not really too much to say about it, except that, you know, they made it look more realistic. Like, the texture is a little bit more HD, which I really like. I mean, some people don't, but I do. I think it's pretty cool. Next, we have part of this patch. We have the new way to take heals, which is an animation. I mean, I personally don't mind it, but I prefer the other one. I don't know. It looks a bit weird. I think we're just not used to it. But you know, you basically actually see yourself drinking the minis or the chug jug, or actually like healing yourself, and it makes a sound when you do it, and I don't know, I prefer the other one, the old version of it, I mean. Now we have, my next point is the battle pass. So with the new battle pass, there's like all the new skins and the new items. I personally don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's the best one they've had yet, you know. I think Season 6, the Season 6 Battle Pass was better than this one, to be honest. But yeah, it's not bad. Then, last but not least, my final point are the challenges. Now, you know, the Fortnite Battle Pass challenges that you normally have if you get the Battle Pass. I don't know. I know they're supposed to be normal, but for some reason, they're really hard. Especially since one of the challenges is to deal 100 damage to opponents with the pirate cannon. How? How are you gonna do that? I don't get it. It's a bit weird. I think they made these challenges a bit more difficult, but yeah, I can't really do much. I guess I'm just gonna have to play a lot more then. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. A good overview of this new season and my thoughts on it. Overall, I think it's a pretty good season. I feel like it brought a lot of people back to the game. What I wish was back was double pump, you know. But well, we'll see. And bouncers. I love bouncers too. Or the grappler. It was pretty good. But other than that, pretty good update overall. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, that's about all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, could you go ahead and please leave a like down below. And while you're doing that, why don't you go ahead and click on that subscribe button for some more amazing content like this. And while you're doing that, why don't you go ahead and comment down below your thoughts on Fortnite Season 8. And with that said guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Cody, signing off. Goodbye.